Hello, it's been a long time since I was here with the TBRvatar. A very long time actually, it was February. And we're at the awkward position where I am almost at the end of the game. So what I decided I'm gonna do is once I do go into the avatar state and master all of the elements, I will once again let myself pick whatever I want to pick. So it's like a free pass and then we're just gonna restart it. I'm having a think on how to change up the game in the coming couple of months or something, so we'll see where we are there. But to quickly recap of the previous one, because obviously it's been a long while, so it may be understandably hard to remember where we were at and what we were doing. We had Spells for Forgetting, which I did read. I believe I gave it 3 stars. I want to say it was 3 stars. Let me quickly check actually. I did. The logic enjoyment and the writing and also the plot, everything was quite like lower ranked. I think it was very atmospheric and it was quite like a unique read, but it was okay, but it wasn't for me necessarily, and it definitely didn't make a favorite. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about these. I think I wanted a little bit more magic. It was more so just like implied, and I think if you know that going into it, it would help. Basically, is what I'm gonna say. Next we had Sister Song, which I did not get to. March. Was it February? It was February, wasn't it? February was not a good reading month for me. It was just simply not. But that's okay. That's all okay. So, did not get to Sister Song, did not get to One Piece, did not get to... no, I did get to Randomize, but I don't even know if in the correct month. We're just gonna count it. And I also got to Words of Radiance, which I did thoroughly enjoy. What did I think of Randomize? It was okay, I think. Oh, it wasn't. It was okay to the very okay-ish level. I gave it 2 stars. It was definitely nothing that... even now, a couple of months later, I was struggling to remember what it was even about. It was definitely not my favorites from the collection, but I still recommend the collection because I do think it is great. This, however, was very good. Still didn't quite reach the 5 stars, I think, but it was a very strong 4, and I'm excited to continue with my Patreons reading the rest. So, all in all... No, I got to 3, right? I got to 3 and I didn't get to 2, so I only move 1 step forward, which literally means that I have 1 step left until, well, technically 2, until I get to the avatar state. So we're definitely gonna reach that today unless no, it literally is impossible for me not to. So I guess without further ado, let's go and do that then. I'm excited to see what I'm gonna read in June. I only know 1 book that I need to, I think. Pretty sure. We're pretty flexible, and I'm excited to be back with the TBRvatar. If you're new to TBRvatar, we'll leave everything down below. You can download the digital board and digital cards for it if you want to play by yourself or with me. And everything is explained in the previous video, so not to bore the ones that do know stuff about it. Let's just get to it. So that is where I'm at, and let's spin. 7. Well... I think it is safe to say that I enter the avatar state, but it's actually quite hard. I was looking forward to the prompts because I don't quite know what I want to read. I'm in an awkward state currently with my reading, but let me have a little browse. Okay, I found one that I really want to get to fairly soon, and that is Alone with You in the Ether. Now, do I know for sure what this is about? I do not. So let's find out together. Also, this is a very beautiful edition by Fairloot. Okay, so the following is the what's about it. Chicago sometime. 2 people meet in the Art Institute by chance. Prior to their encounter, he is a doctorate student. He manages his destructive thoughts with compulsive calculations about time travel. Sold. She is a bipolar counterfeit artist undergoing court-ordered psychotherapy. By the end of the story, these things will still be true, but this is not a story about endings. For Reagan, people are predictable and tedious, including and perhaps especially herself. She copes with the dreariness of existence by living impulsively, sometimes imagining a new alternate timeline is created in the wake of every rash decision. To Aldo, the world feels disturbingly chaotic. He gets through work and life by erecting a wall of routines, a backbeat of rules and formulas that keep him going. Without them, the entire framework of his existence would collapse. For Regan and Aldo, life has involved resigning themselves to society's expectations, but could 6 conversations with a stranger be the variable that disrupts the entire simulation? Yes, I knew that I was drawn to it for a reason. I obviously read it at some point, but I completely forgot because I have a terrible memory. So I'm so hyped. This sounds like it ticks every single tick box of my dreams. So I'm very pumped to read this. Very, very high hopes. Dangerously high hopes, actually. So this could backfire. But I'm very excited, and this is absolutely going into my June's TBR. Let me know if you read it and if you loved it. If you didn't, maybe don't know. Don't tell me. No, do. But still, I'm very hopeful. Okay, spin number 2. So this is my yay, I won TBRvatar reward, and hopefully it pans out. But we do still have 4 more spins, so let's do it. 3. Oh, we start again. This is the start. So 1, 2, 3. We have our cards. Let's see if they're kind to us today. Okay. Do you want to pick for me? Lion Turtle, read a book that was gifted to you. Oh. Ooh, okay. Let me have a think. This I have mixed feelings about, but it was gifted for Christmas by my dear friend and colleague Laura. Oh, sorry, I keep having a hair in my mouth. Lauren, and it is 5 Survive by the author that I completely adore the other series. However, since then I have heard very much mixed to meh reviews, so I'm so sad because well, at least it's making my expectations very much more manageable, but I'm really afraid that I'm not gonna love it, but I'm still kind of hopeful that I'm gonna have at least an okay time. So we're putting this in. It is a possible DNF. We're allowing ourselves DNFs if needed, but it's definitely a gifted copy, so that's all good. And let me quickly read the synopsis because I don't remember. This is a theme, I don't remember what it is about, but I think it's like a road trip. Kenny is on a road trip for spring break with 5 friends. Red's best friend, her older brother, his perfect girlfriend, a secret crush, and a classmate. Oh, I hate it already. Has a girlfriend and a crush? Oh no. When their RV breaks down in the middle of nowhere, they soon realize that this is no accident. They have been trapped by someone out there in the dark, someone who clearly wants one of them dead. Ooh, okay. With 8, maybe, hope it's Red. Okay, no, sorry. With 8 hours until dawn, the 6 friends must escape or work out which one of them is the target. Buried secrets will be forced to light, and tension inside the RV will reach deadly levels. Not all of them will survive the night. Tum tum tum. You know what? Yeah, let's see how we do with this. Let's see. So we have 2 and 3 to go. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't go the right way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, another card. Let's see where we will. Okay, oh, that one's poking out. Agni Kai, read a book that features a competition. A competition. Okay, so I know for a fact that when I wrote this prompt, it was not in this sense of a competition. I was obviously meaning like a trial, but you know what? I worded it as a competition, and I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm gonna actually go for the hating game. This is a romance book about 2 colleagues, but I do think, I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, and I could swap it to something else if I'm totally off, but I do think that the main characters do view each other as competition for the most of the book, because it's like they work together and against each other. Something like that. So I'm gonna go and count it because I just think that it's fine and that it counts, and I'm excited to read it because first there's a movie that I can watch after, and I love doing that. I love reading a book and then there's an adaptation and you get to watch that. Mwah, beautiful. And secondly, I've actually heard amazing things throughout. There's some people who hate it, and then there's some people who really love it. So I'm excited to see which which team I fall into, and it also adds like a bit of a different vibe into the TBR so far, I think, as well, which is great. Although we actually don't have a single fantasy yet, but it's fine because my book club read is a fantasy, and I really hope to hopefully incorporate that book into the prompts, because otherwise that's a bit not great. But we still have, oh, only 2 chances. Okay, well, let's hope. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that was a moon, and we go here. Another card. We're really sailing without like too much of a hassle this time around, which is good. June is my birthday month, so maybe the board is just being a little bit kinder for that reason. Okay, let's try that one. The Desert. Read a book that includes a topic of mental health. Ooh, okay. Okay, so the book club read doesn't quite fit this one, so it's a bit, ooh, no. But I'm pretty sure this one would. It's called Really Good, actually, and it is a book about a 30-something who's just ended their marriage, and says Maggie's marriage has ended just 608 days after it started, but she's fine. She's doing really good, actually. Sure, she's alone for the first time in her life, can't afford her rent, and her obscure PhD is going nowhere, but at the age of 29, Maggie is determined to embrace her new status as a surprisingly young divorcee. Soon she's taking up sadness hobbies, getting back out there sex-wise, and up oversharing in the group chat as Maggie throws herself headlong into the chaos of her first year of divorce. She finds herself questioning everything, including, why do we still get married? Did I fail before I even got started? And how many 4 a.m. delivery burgers do I need to eat until I am happy? So it's supposed to be like a laugh out loud kind of book, which could definitely be good or could definitely be terrible. So I'm going into this one with a very like open mind of, it could be either. It could be hard hitting, or it could be falls flat with try hard relatable humor. So we'll see. I'll get back to you. But let's see what the 5th roll gives us, and let's all pray that I can actually fit my book. Like, this is a first time in a while that I'm struggling to fit in the book that I need to, so maybe I should take it back that the board is being kind to me, because I'm a bit stressed because that book is big, so definitely don't need extra ones. Okay, come on. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, genre spin. Okay, we need blue, because we need a fantasy. So as a reminder, red is green is contemporary, red is thriller mystery, I'm pretty sure, yellow is sci-fi, and blue is fantasy, I'm pretty sure. So let's pray. Oop. Yes! Oh my god! I actually did not think we're gonna get it. I genuinely didn't, because like, I mean, the chances are not that high. But thank God we did, because this is a brick. This is a brick of a book. But let me actually showcase it to you because it's just so pretty. This is The Adventures of Amina al-Serafi, and this is the same author as the TBRvatar trilogy. I only read the first one in that one. I did enjoy it, I just never really continued, but I know that you can read this without reading that, or so I'm hoping, because we are reading it for my book club in Patreon. But look at this edition. It has foil on the end papers, and then it has foil, and it has moons, so you know I like it. And on the other side as well, but wait, there's a cat. There's a cat in the story, and then there's a cat on the end papers. And that, my friend, is a good sign. Look how cute! This is, however, a piratey book, which we know is not my favorite setting. However, I am more and more okay with it as time goes on. So maybe this will solidify on which end of the spectrum I fall onto the pirate theme. This is a pirate of infamy and one of the most storied and scandalous captains to ever sail the seven seas. Amina al-Serafi has survived backstabbing rogues, vengeful merchant princes, several husbands, and one actual demon to retire peacefully with her family to a life of piety, motherhood, and absolutely nothing that hints of the supernatural. But when she's offered a job no bandit could refuse, she jumps at the chance for one final adventure with her old crew that will make her a legend and offers a fortune that will secure her and her family's future forever. Yet the deeper Amina dives, the higher the stakes, for there's always a risk in wanting to become a legend, to seize one last chance at glory, to savor just a bit more power, and the price might be your very soul. So high stakes, cats included, piracy book, good for summer, I'm assuming. And that concludes the quite a sizable stack for me for June, but quite doable, I think. I think I can do a lot of these on audiobook, which is going to be very, very helpful. Some of them are a bit more contemporary, which I always fly through just faster as well in general. I'm very excited. I'd say if I had to predict, I'm gonna say Amina's gonna be like 4 stars. I'm happy to be proved wrong and get it a 5. That would be great. Really good, actually. No way. I really can't predict anything. Could be a DNF, could be a 4. The Hating Game, I'm hoping it's going to be really good because I have heard many great things. I'm going to set it as a 4 for now as a prediction. 5 Survive, I'm predicting 2 or 3 just from the feedback. And Alone with You in the Ether, I'm actually probably the most excited about because of all the themes. And I'm thinking it could be finally another 5-star. Did you know that I've not had a 5-star since literally January? So I'm very, very overdue and would love it if this stack would have that. Look at the pretty edges. Cute. But yeah, let me know what you're reading in June. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Stay awesome, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!